Hey, what's good? It's Cadillaktrackz. I'm back again with another quick tip. Today's quick tip, I believe, is 113. Today's quick tip is about how to use Key Finder to tune any sample, and that could be any sample. It could be a one shot like a drum, or it could be a sample like a loop. But this is a program. It's free to download. It comes for Windows and it comes for Mac. And what this does is it'll actually find the pitch or the key of any sample, and it's real good because you can actually use it to analyze multiple samples at once. And it looks like this right here, and you just download and you open it up, and I'm just going to show you an example of what it does and why it's good. But what you can do is this is the drum kit, like for example, that I downloaded that I'm going to try to listen to, and it has a folder called Kicks, right? So what I can do is I can actually drag the folder right here, Kicks, into Key Finder, and once it's in there, you can select all the notes right here. You can push Control A to select all the notes, and once all the notes are selected, you can do run batch analysis. And if you look over right here, it detects what it believes the key to be, and this is pretty accurate. And what you can do from here actually though is you can actually right click on it, and you can go to write to file, and it'll actually write the key in the file name, and it'll put it at the end of the file name. So it'll have Big Bang Kick slash, and then it'll have the key. And the way to do that, the way that I had to do it, is when I first opened it up, it wasn't doing it, and I had to go into preferences. If you go to preferences right here, it asks you what to write, the tagging, the keys, and then it asks you where you want to put it. And I had to select file name and then append. It also has pre-pinned. That means it'll put the key in the beginning of the name of the title, and then append, which means it'll put it at the end of the title. So I just went to append, and I saved the preferences, and you can right click and go to write key to file, and you can see right here it says data written to 0 tags and 8 file names. I mean, that's what you want, is the file names right there. So if I go back into the folder on my computer where those files are, which is this one right here, I can open up the folder, and you can see right now it has, at the very end, it just went ahead and it added the key of that sample. It's real good to use with your kicks and snares and just a lot of different things. I know that when you tune the kick, sometimes you have a kick, it can sound kind of dull, or it might not sound the way that it sounded in the sampler. But if you actually tune your kicks to the right key, or the key that the sample's in, you'll notice that the kick, it shines brighter because the sample's been tuned to its correct tune. And you can try that with kicks and drums and all type of different one shots and percussion sounds, and also just samples in general. If you're using samples, you're probably already trying to find the key of the samples, and what better way to tag your whole library in one click. So I just want to share that with y'all. I appreciate that, Track Monsters, for showing that to everybody. But yeah, I have a big drum kit in a big folder that I sell. It's Cadillaktrackz kit, and it's full of samples that I've collected. And one thing I've been wanting to do is to be able to find the key of some of my drums, like my kicks and my snares, and just different drum sounds. And now this way I have them all organized so it actually shows in the file name, and there's no need to open up a third-party VST to scan each one independently. So I just want to share that with y'all. This is Cadillaktrackz. This is quick tip 113. I just went into how to use Key Finder, and I showed y'all that if you go into edit preferences, you can actually determine how it tags it and how it adjusts the file name. All right, man, that's it, man. Cadillaktrackz 1.